In Snake Pit Stadium in New York, we will now see the glorious finale of this World Cup. After a grueling bracket, we have Spain represented by Ivy and Argentina represented by Ivy. She's the default Spanish-speaking person. We did also have to make her Mexican at some point. The only people who could afford tickets for such an exclusive event were all the ghosts who phased through the stadium. There is only one rule, and the rules will not change because the tournament organizer said so, which is apparently a valid reason. So who wins, Team Spain or Team Argentina? Let's find out. Argentina versus Spain, it is going to be the amazing finale of this World Cup. I'm so curious to see how this is going to go. Messi starts to shoot from midfield, and he just puts on the goal. Where's the defense? Where's the goalkeeper? They all just... Oh my god, Argentina already scores the first goal of this match. Fantastic first score there by Messi. Messi, by many, considered the second greatest player on planet Earth, with the first being, of course, the Lash. He is truly the greatest football player, or as he likes calling it, whatever those Europeans play. My god, the Lash is actually here in the stadium. We hope we can interview him during the mid-half. We do have a special interview planned if we cannot get the Lash, though. Regardless, we need to continue talking about this game. It is so far being played entirely in the midfield, and I mean, Rodri, the captain of the team of Spain, and I mean, one of the best midfielders on planet Earth, is making sure that all of this is going in and going in well, that the action is being played. However, on the Spanish side, I mean, Cucurella going in, he's playing so aggressive. All of the team of Argentina is just playing so far forward. They're not even trying to, like, you know, have some people in defense, have some people, you know, guarding the freaking goal. They're just so convinced that they can completely and utterly destroy Team Spain. But a big pass comes in, and Team Spain is willing to send the action on the other side. Of course, Yamal is playing on Team Spain. He is the star of the show, only 18 years old, and one of the most best players of all time. I mean, like, again, so much talent in this field. So far, a rather dull 20 minutes have passed, and I mean, this Ivy game is just not going very well for either team. They've been blocked, but then Argentina score 1-0, and suddenly, again, the action is entirely on the Spanish side. Alvarez is doing such a great job just pushing everyone, and I mean, Alvarez Martinez, the double wombo combo team, and trying to get a big pass on Messi. I mean, they're all shooting in the air, but the ball is just being played so far, so high. I mean, what are you gonna do here as Team Spain? The action is just entirely on your side, and where's the defense when you need it? Where is the defense? I don't know. I mean, the fact that they have Olmo, instead of being on attack, just being on defense, it just shows how strong the Argentinian team is right now. I mean, the action is just so freaking good. Messi going in for a nice shot right here, and oh my god, a pass right to Cucurella. Oh, is he gonna be able to block it? No! Golazo! We've received a report from FIFA itself that now guns will be allowed. It is an obscure rule that FIFA is activating just for this World Cup in 2026, and we do see the ball is no longer in the field. The ball is in the air. It is flying. It is a fireworks symphony up in the airs of New York, and I don't even know where the ball is going. It just keeps getting shot and shot and shot and shot. When will these Ivies learn that they need to have the ball on the ground in order to have any control? I don't even know how to approach this, and finally the ball is heading closer to the ground, and yeah, there's a very big punch there, and suddenly the action is entirely on the Spanish side. Will we see the Argentinian attack be able to force it? Messi is coming so strong, but the defense is there. They keep shooting over and over and over again, trying to get the ball out, but there is no pressure, and the ball just disappears and appears in the midfield. It has gone out of bounds. Only in the World Cup can we see such amazing things, and the goals! Oh my god, Team Spain scores! I have just been told that FIFA messed up its own ruling, and apparently disarming hexes are also necessary every single time you have to use them. So we do see disarming hexes going all over the field. That is hopefully going to allow these Ivies to just not have to, you know, be shooting at the ball all the time, but it has clearly failed. FIFA has not made sure that this game is played correctly. The ball has been in the air for 10 minutes at this point, and finally it looks like it's falling down, which is going to give us a little bit of action. I mean, can we talk a little bit about how good Messi's aim is? I mean, everybody knows that he's a great striker, but I never imagined he would be so good at aiming. But again, the action is entirely on the Spanish side, and there is just an insane... Oh my god, the defense for the Team Spain, oh, not going to be enough. Apparently the gun rule has been overruled by VAR, which is the only thing more important than FIFA right now, and it is just gonna be a fantastic game of skills now. We have allowed all of the non-ultimate skills for all of these Ivies. These Ivies are just using their stone forms, their level 3 kudzus to just freeze people on the ground and slow them down. They're using their tethers. I mean, it's gonna be an insane game of football Deadlock, and we do already see the actions entirely on the Spanish side, and oh my god, an own goal right there by Rodri. What are we doing? Coach Lionel Scaloni has been talking a whole bunch about how Team Argentina's practice with stone forms has been immaculate and how they're going to be using it to great perfection. I mean, the plan is pretty simple. Stone form, stone form, stone form, and then just have Messi go for a goal right there using the advantage of that height with no guns in the air. I mean, that's certainly going to be possible. The game is entirely Argentina's to lose right now. I mean, the defense has been immaculate for their team, but Spain, I mean, like, Spain just has some incredibly good players. Olmo has been doing a very, very good showing, incredible passes so far, but the star is Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal is just the star of this show for Team Spain, and he's gonna have to figure out how the hell is he gonna get any sort of advantage here for his native team. It is a game for Cucurella. Cucurella has been practicing all of those high-scoring goals, just using the air advantage to his best advantage. But I mean, the defense is, I don't know, a bit crumbling here for Argentina. The push has been constant. The push has been good. The Kudzus have been saved for this specific moment. And an insane pass by Yamal, and Yamal scores for Team Spain. FIFA keeps finding more and more obscure rules. This time around, FIFA has added a rule that allows the Ivies to fly. I don't know how the Ivies are going to use that one. They're probably going to use that to their air advantage. And I mean, we do already see the very first flight. It is, of course, Alvarez. Alvarez going in for the flight. He's just been flying so much recently. He's done 1,000 hours in flight school. And I mean, the action is entirely on Team Spain's side. The camera is approaching as we try to see if Team Argentina is able to score a goal under these such dire conditions. Messi is going to be having to look for something. But of course, the defense for Team Spain a lot stronger now that stone forms have been added and the Kudzus are being saved just to ensure that Team Spain can get any sort of advantage. And I mean, like, game is just going on so strong, so powerfully here. A big ball is thrown into the air. Is it going to be picked up? Messi goes in and he scores! Messi! Messi! And we're at halftime already. What an amazing first half. It was so exciting to see how well Team Argentina did, but Spain was just fighting on, and we do have a special surprise for you folks. We have the coach of Team Spain who's here for an interview, the amazing Paige. Hello there, Paige. I have a question for you. How do you feel being in the finals of the World Cup?
I'm excited. Okay, that's a lie. I'm really nervous.
What are your feelings about the Argentina goal lead heading into the second half? Are you worried?
I can't give up hope.
Anything we can expect from Team Spain in the second half that we did not see in the first half? Anything special?
Ready for the finale? This is the best part of the story.
How are you gonna celebrate if you manage to win? Like, I mean, you're in New York. What do you want to do?
You know, a blanket and a cat sounds real good right now.
Completely expected from Paige. Thank you so much for agreeing to this interview, and good luck to Team Spain.
You're welcome.
Well, folks, I think the second half is about to start. I am so curious to see who's gonna win this extravaganza. And we are back to the second half of this incredible World Cup, and we have been told that regulations have entirely been removed on guns. We're gonna have disarming hexes thrown in, we're gonna have guns in, we're gonna have skills in, we're gonna have everything. I mean, this is the peak. This is the level of gameplay that we can only see by 8 of the best Ivy players in the world. Of course, number 2 to 9, because as I said, the Lash is not playing this game. Regardless, I want to see how this game goes for both of these teams. So far, our Team Argentina has had a very good, very early lead, but it is, you know, Team Spain is just so freaking strong. I am so curious to see how each of these teams are gonna do. I mean, Yamal has just been so strong, but the game has been in the air, and everybody knows that in the air, Alvarez is king. He is the best air striker of the entire league, in the entire world, you could argue, except, of course, the Lash. We keep talking about the Lash. We should start talking more about this game, and I mean, the action has been on the Spanish side yet again. Team Argentina is being completely and utterly relentless. I am not even sure how you're meant to break all of that big advantage that Team Argentina has. And I mean, I'm really hoping that Rodri can manage to cobble something with this team. Of course, but the advantage in the air, I don't know. Messi is a little bit old. He's not flying like he used to, and throwing those kudos, trying to get a little bit of an advantage. And suddenly, oh my god, it almost wide open. A little bit of gunplay could have saved Team Spain and given them one more goal, but it is not going to be enough. There is enough Argentinian defense here. Messi, even at the age of 38, is able to go very quickly by into the field. He just is such a good player. Fernandez is also there, and I mean, the defense is now trying to push the attack again on the Spanish side. As long as the ball keeps staying on the Spanish side, Team Argentina is going to win this game of amazing deadlock football. And I mean, Cucurella, it can defend as much as he wants. He is not going to be able to do everything all the time. The advantage is going up and down, guns, disarming hexes and everything. But again, the ball is on the Spanish side, and I don't even know what you're meant to do here. Of course, you can just push it back. The aim. The aim is everything in this sort of game. And of course, when you have people like Martinez in your team, I don't know if you're going to be able to out-aim your opponents, but of course, the flights are coming back in. It is going to be the amazing Lamine Yamal who is going to be flying in, trying to look for a little bit of a peek. The action is on the Spanish side. A nice slow form. He's going to be able to destabilize that big Argentinian defense. And I mean, are you going to be able to do a goal here? This is the big question. This is what we've all been expecting to see from Team Ivy. Just push. But the ball is in the air, and I don't know. Argentina scores in, tries to throw a little bit of an air ball. Oh no, it isn't! It was almost scores! Amazing news right here. Argentina has been allowed by the referee to add a McGuinness to their team. It is an incredible choice. The McGuinness has been replacing one of the existing players, and I mean, those walls are going to be so key at defending the game here. That McGuinness gun, also one of the best guns in the game in terms of weight, is going to be able to score goals from a large distance. I'm so curious to see how McGuinness is going to interact with Messi and the rest of the team. I don't even know what he's going to do, but I am so surprised that the Argentinians got this from the referee. Like, what is up with the referees for Argentina? I don't even know. Regardless, the game is set. And I mean, Argentina is trying to preserve whatever, advantage, whatever momentum they have, and they're hoping to use that McGuinness to be able to block some of these incredible actions from Team Spain. But is that going to be enough? No, another goal! 2 walls are not enough. A bit of regrouping here from Team Argentina. I mean, that McGuinness needs to be a little bit more aggressive, be able to be willing to push. I mean, this 3v4 situation is just not acceptable, but the goal is entirely on the Spanish side, but incredible defense there. Oh my god, Yamal can just be so good at any position in the game. He is not merely meant to be an attacker. McGuinness comes in, he was a huge wall, and that wall can be the difference between life and death. The stone farms are very powerful, but they do not go through wall. Thank frickin' god for that. But yeah, the McGuinness walls are going to be key at this defense right now, and boy oh boy does Argentina need to be able to defend. The Spanish team seems to have been revitalized. Page must have given them some heroic speeches, must have given them plot armor, must have given them everything that they needed in order to be re-energized for this match. The flights are in the air. They're trying to get control of the ball, but I mean, again, the team action is entirely on Team Argentina's side, and what are we gonna do here? Messi on the defense, and oh my god, did he just score an own goal? No! The referee has allowed from the stats. He's not even wearing the jersey. It is the Lash. The Lash, the best player in the world, has come in. Are those ults going to be enough to give Team Argentina an advantage that it sorely needs right now as the momentum is clearly going against them? I do not know. I think the Lash is going to be insane in this game mode. Of course, those stone forms are going to be important. That is why the Argentinian attack has to make sure that all those stone forms are gone, because if those stone forms are not gone, Lash is going to throw everyone outside of the action. I mean, I do not know what Lamal has against Lash, but like the Lash is just too freaking good, and he comes in with a nice ground slam. Those ground slams are going to be so important, and getting rid of those air balls and his mobility across the field. I mean, I've seen Olmo run, but boy, oh boy, have I seen the Lash run. He just waltzes through. He doesn't even need to fly, and we do see him, and he goes in for the ult. The ult is just so important. Gets 2 people, but the stone forms, and his team is not there to find him. I mean, again, Lash is a team character, and if your team is not there, well, that just goes to Messi. Messi is an incredible player, but is sometimes not enough to be able to defend all of these. The walls are on the field, however, they get punched out, and the action is on the Team Spain side. Again, Lash is doing so much work here, trying to keep the ball pushed as much as he can. Of course, the defense is insane. Yamal is just too freaking powerful. I don't even know what you can do under these circumstances. I mean, again, the attack is on the Argentinian side, but the walls are there. The walls are strong. McGinnis might not be the most athletic person on the field, but only has 2 stamina. But boy, oh boy, are those walls being so key to the Argentinian defense right now. Disarming hexes are being thrown over and over again. One big storm throws the ball in the air. Is there going to be an attack? Cucurella comes in, and goal! Golazo! 3 more substitutions come in for Team Argentina. You cannot even recognize them. Their colors are green, they're red, they're Lash, they're Kelvin. I mean, like, I don't even know what the Team Argentina is playing for right now, but they have decided to go in for a more big defense. And I mean, the Lash ults are insane, but of course the Stone Forms are here. What is Team Spain gonna do? Olmo can play his heart out, but is it gonna be enough? I don't know. Cucurella comes in with a very nice flight, tries to get control of the ball, but the Kelvin beam is just so freaking insane. It is gonna be able to push the ball in, and those doorbells are gonna be very good at distracting the guns. I mean, like, it is just like having a disarming hex with charges. That is how good those doorman bells can be. But Kelvin comes in for those air balls. He's gonna be able to contest the IVs in the air, and the Lash has to wait in for the next ult. That is the only alternative that he has. I mean, I don't even know. Team Argentina has retired Messi. There is no more Messi on the stance. There's no more Alvarez. It is only actual Deadlock characters now. And I mean, I don't know how good these players are going to be against actual Deadlock players, but we're gonna have to see. The bench is going on the Spanish side, and I mean, the attack has been insane. Those punches are not connected to the ball as Teams Argentina was hoping for, and like, again, there's just so much stuff all over the air. I don't even know what the actual correct course of action is here, and we do see that the air game, but the parries are coming in. The parries are insane. Is the Spanish defense going to be able to do anything? Rodri comes in, not enough. Team Spain has also thrown the book. It is going to be a free-for-all. They have just gotten random people from the stats to play this game. It is no longer Ivy versus Ivy. It is like a whole bunch of Deadlock heroes. They are going to use the best of their abilities. We just see the Mokril coming in with the combo. We do see those lasers. The lasers do not push the ball. The laser does not push the ball. It seems like Bebo is going to have to rely only on his hooks. The Rem is here to put the enemy team to sleep. Hopefully not with the quality of his defense, but rather with the quality of his passes. And I mean, I don't even know what's going on. The air balls are insane with no IVs to catch them. Kelvin is going to have such a massive advantage. He's after all, the air hero here. And the dome is being shown. The dome can be so powerful. Just be able to trap the entire team for a little bit. Give them a little bit of action. The best defensive and offensive ability that you can get as long as the enemy team is out of position. The carts are coming in. They're just trying to distance themselves. The action is on Team Spain's side. And I don't know if it's going to be a goal. Is this like becoming really silly right now? Like what the fuck is going on? I don't even know who's playing for which team. Like, what? A goal, I guess. Okay, a bunch more substitutions have happened. I think both teams have passed 5 substitutions at this point. Doesn't matter. Wait, what is that sound? Are those cops? Are the cops coming in to stop the silliness? Oh my god, the cops are hooking everyone. The cops are putting everyone to jail. What is going on here? Hello, Mr. Captain, sir. Are you here to stop the silliness? Thank frickin' God.
I'm actually about the cease and desist from FIFA.
The cease and desist from what now?
Yeah, apparently, so FIFA's sent a cease and desist because you can only play soccer if you're endorsed by FIFA.
Is FIFA even legally allowed to do this, or are you just doing whatever?
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to piano this whole stadium now.
Well, there goes my deposit. Like and subscribe to prevent me from being sued by both FIFA and Monty Python. If you want to see more Ivy action, check out this game where we made her carry a jar of mayo. Tell us who you're supporting in the World Cup, or tell us what you think we should do for the next video right below in the comments. Thank you so much to our Patreons, and have a good day, folks.